Hello, brothers and sisters up there. Welcome to my basement. Basement comes and try to get me down and getting into minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, that means something very important because everything I say is. Everything I say is. Fucking important. If you have comments, questions on insults or rope sets, you put it down below. Okay. I just made a video. About what is a man, king's man, whoremonger, gentleman, and a girl, woman, what else? Queen, whore Babylon, prostitutes. I just made that video. But I forgot one thing. I forgot to make that video, so I'm just going to make this video specifically about what is a beta alpha male. What is a beta alpha male? You know what beta means? Zaza? What's beta? Take a guess. What is beta? B-E-T-A. Beta. Huh? What's beta?
Beta.
Beta sounds like baby?
No.
It does sound like baby. Well, beta means earlier version or incomplete. Okay. Testing. Okay. But most people put a stigma on beta as an emotional individual or a feminine individual, to be simple. Okay. Feminine, earlier version, testing, 1, 2, 3, liberal, okay. Libertard, okay. Do you understand? Beta is the act or with who is a beta emotional male, who basically is either A, religious, B, don't like research, and C, maybe a feminist. They may be fucking a feminist. But what is an alpha? An alpha, alpha is someone who's in charge, who takes charge, who is in charge. But they can be a womanizer. When it comes to the topics I'm talking about, that's it. Let's narrow it down. Alpha could be someone who's just a bossy motherfucker who's a dictator. Not just someone who's in charge. But of course, okay, I digress here. So how do you put those two together? An emotional man who's in charge. Beta alpha males are womanizers. That is the truth. That's it. If you put those two words together, these type of men use their emotional whelms about them to take advantage of women's weaknesses. 40% of the world's women, by fact, not just through opinion, in my opinion, because everything is opinion, actually. If you read it in a book, you can't possibly get the research from everything in the world, but you can narrow it down. Like I said before in the past videos, I say 40% of men out there are hitting up the 70% of whores of Babylon. What do I mean by that? What is a whore of Babylon? A whore of Babylon is a female who basically lost her virginity and who is basically social in society. Social meaning that she is still in the adolescent state, where she's thinking in a girl-like mode. Like a lot of girls out there who are 18, 17 years old, they cannot be whores of Babylon unless they lose their virginity. But if a female can still be a whore of Babylon, if she's drinking alcohol, this is my opinion, this is my facts, okay? She's eventually going to do it, okay? Because in the subconscious in her head, she's seasonal. She's a social individual. She's a sociopath. Psychopaths are more intelligent than sociopaths. But of course, a narcissistic, socializing individual who's a whore of Babylon thinks that she is everything the world is gifts. She is an Afrocentric queen. Okay? She has no right in this world. Who is she? But a male not to leave the subject, a beta alpha male is the same thing as a woman. But the thing is that they know the weaknesses of men. And those whores of Babylon, who hasn't had a daddy figure, who loves to party and shake their booty, who sucks dick. Because a female can keep her virginity and still suck dick and still be a whore. Do you understand how that works? A female can still be a whore even without having sex while using a dildo or some other method of mentally promiscuity where she is basically a whore. By questioning her with psychology and questioning her where her parents at. Where the fuck is her parents at? Is she in a public school? Your child is 9 times out of 10 more likely to be a fucking whore Babylon if they go to a public school. Did you know that? Probably be 50%. Probably. I didn't do too much research on this. But if you're sending them to a private school, they may become a lesbian. I've talked to some females who are lesbian and they was raised in private schools. From my experiences, if I were to go overseas and assume the possibility, if I were to ask them a question, it will be much more not evolved. So they probably be more looser than American women, okay? Those women overseas are definitely far more easier when it comes to a foreign man. If they encounter one, they want to get out of their country. Everybody wants to fucking come to America. Trump is trying to build a fucking wall. And eggs will be broken. Women will have abortions. They are completely liberal. So a beta alpha male is someone who thinks they're in charge, but they use them. A lot of thugs are beta alpha males because they put their emotion on their sleeves. You look at, just like niggas in Compton. You look at them wrong, they get emotional and they shoot you. That's a beta alpha male, right? You can't talk to them. They'll just go step on you, shoot your ass, like a lot of niggas do. Niggas are the highest emotions when it comes down to pride, okay, and ego. That's why they say that the more higher the pride, the greater the fall. But of course, when you have a high pride because of your color of your fucking skin, or if you've been miseducated because your ancestors haven't really went through slavery, and you haven't been taught by a great dad, and you had a mother in the house and shit, what am I talking about? I'm talking about beta alpha males. High level of emotion of Negroes and niggas living in the hood and they'll shoot your ass. You know what I saw? I saw on Facebook. I saw this dude come over this dude's house. He was a high yellow nigga. I call a high yellow monkey nigga. Come over this dude's house and want to fight him simply because he said something on Facebook. That's an emotional motherfucker. He had no rapport of how to fight back. He don't know how to use his mouth as a fucking weapon. He don't know how to use that shit. So he wanted to take his ass and walk his ass over there and try to start some shit so he can go to jail. He couldn't control his emotions. How do I, as an alpha kingsman, control myself? I keep my mouth shut and I say precision words to keep your mouth shut in the public. You attack me in the public, you go to jail. I provoke in a certain indirect fashion, rather than just try to say something offensive to hurt you. I just rather say, I think it's best for you to step back before you're caged. You get caged. I didn't say I'll punch you. I just have a way with words. And you'll start to come towards me, and I'm like, first I'll defend, you'll swing a few times, and I'll hit you one time. And then it's over. And then people be like, how the fuck did that happen? I said, I ain't gonna call the police. They saw me. These guys saw me. That's not my fault. I'm mentally ill. I told them already. Alpha males are those who say things. They lay their cards on the table. While beta alpha males will basically wait until later on, okay? They'll use a lot of manipulation. Manipulation is actually good, but the thing is that they're only using it for one purpose, and that's for the ass. They want to see if you have a nappy dugout down there. They want to see if you comb it. They want to see if you shave it. And pussy is more valuable than dick. But nothing is more valuable than money, babies. A lot of women will do things for monies. So now we understand the terminology of beta alpha males. Okay? Men who wear their hearts on their sleeves, and a lot of women love them. 40%, the 70% of the whores of Babylon. The women are basically only attracted to their looks and their fucking pockets. We narrowed it down. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters. Like and welcome to my page. That's what a beta alpha male and a whore of Babylon is. So if you have any other questions, comments or questions, roast fest, you put it down below. Peace.